Hello you gorgeous people of the interwebs, I hope you're having a fan-dabby dozy day. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. I am Gwenny and I love luxury in all of its glorious forms. Today I've got another tag video for you. It is my handbag deal breakers. I was tagged in this handbag deal breakers tag series by the phenomenally funny, the very slightly bonkers, always entertaining Winnie Bee LV, the mouth from the south.
Hey humans, it's Winnie Bee LV, mouth of the south. Welcome back to my channel. No intro, no outro, just this hoe.
Of course, I'll share a link to Winnie Bee LV's video down below in the description box. I highly recommend you go and check out her channel. She is, as I said earlier, hilarious. Before we get into the chat, please do consider subscribing to my channel and joining me here where we talk about lovely handbags and all things luxury. And if you feel that way inclined, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. This is actually a really hard video for me to do because I'm much more of a handbag lover than a handbag hater. But even for me, there are a few little deal breakers where I go, whoa, hold up Gwenny, hold up. You can't have this one because of... So, what are my handbag deal breakers? I have 3. Count them. It's not that many. I have to caveat this video by saying it's very rare that I come across a handbag I don't actually like. So I think this is going to be actually quite a quick video for me, which I'm sure you will all be utterly relieved about because some of my more recent videos have been really long and I'm very sorry about that, but it is what it is. The first deal breaker for me has to be size. It can't be one of those teeny tiny little ridiculous bags. If it doesn't fit my phone, I can't be dealing with it at all. My phone is the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. I went for the Plus because I wanted something a bit bigger so I could just see everything, and I've realised that was a huge mistake. I've got teeny tiny hands, I can't control it one-handed very easily, even in one-handed mode. It really annoys me. So I don't think I'll be getting anything as big as this again, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find a phone that is significantly smaller than this. So this is probably going to be quite a good benchmark for me to try against bags at the moment. So for example, I do have this gorgeous clutch by Aspinall. Lovely shiny clasp on it. Now this, it looks like it will fit my phone. I've just put a cheap case on my phone because I was worried about dropping it. This looks like it would fit my phone, but it doesn't because of the way this opens and the gusset sides. I found like on a night out, if I'm going somewhere that I can use a bag like this, I'm going for a dinner out or something, I want to take my phone, some lipstick, maybe some Rennies, and my keys perhaps, maybe a small card holder or something. So the fact that I can't even get my phone in here makes it kind of pretty but useless. Still, I keep it around because it looks so cute. Also on the size consideration, I don't want anything that's too big. I don't like to be carrying around a big empty sack that's got like just have to rummage around trying to find the one thing that I'm carrying in there. For me that doesn't make any sense at all. Now the one exception to this is going to be my Neverfull because I do use a bag organiser in it and I really do use that for very specific occasions like travelling or if I'm going on a big shopping day out. Otherwise a medium size handbag or a small size handbag is my ideal. Another deal breaker for me is fiddly access. Now, there was a time when I thought I only liked zip top camera bag style bags or open top tote style bags. And that's because my experience with flat bags with clasps was that they're all so fiddly that I just thought, oh, do you know what, I just can't be bothered. Now I have got this Postman Lock flat bag by Mulberry and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so easy to use. It doesn't bother me. It's a flat bag. Really, by my previous standards, I should hate it, but I don't. I absolutely adore this bag. It's fantastic. It's quite lightweight. This is one of the older Lily models, one of the first Lily models. So it's really, really great leather and suede lining and everything. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is the postman's lock is really, really easy to use. The other kind of flat bag that I didn't think that I would like, which I found out I do like, is the magnetic flat bag closure on something like my Lulu Puffer by YSL. Here, it's a bit full because I've actually used it. Now, it's a strong magnet, but it's still one-handable, openable, and therefore there is no faff. It is another flat bag, so I shouldn't like it, but I love it. Like I said, I thought I only really liked a sort of zip-top camera style bag, and this Gucci is perfect for me because it's a crossbody zip-top camera bag. It's really easy to get in and out of. I can have the zip closed all the way, half the way, or open if I want to, and it's so easy to get in and out of. It is not an issue at all. And then there's the kind of open top tote. This little Gucci number has a little magnet closure on there, but otherwise it's really just an open top tote. You can carry it. It doesn't have to be closed by the magnet. You can just carry it like this. But it's really easy to get at my stuff in this bag, and there's no faffing around. There is a bag that I have always quite liked the look of, and it ticks quite a few of my wish list boxes for a handbag, and that is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis. But that clasp is the deal breaker. I know it's had issues with glazing and cracking canvas and everything, and while I have been assured that all of those things have been resolved, the clasp is still fiddly, and I would just never end up using the bag because it was so fiddly to get in and out of. Okay, my next deal breaker is one that Winnie mentioned, and that is price. And exactly the same as her, my top level can't go above price has crept up over the years, to the point last year I broke 1k on a bag, and that was on my Louis Vuitton Neo Noe. It didn't feel like I broke 1k on it because I was actually returning a couple of crossbody straps that I'd bought, the monogram one and a Vachetta one, the 16mm ones. So it felt more like I was spending 800 quid or 780 on a bag, which to me was much more in line with what I was used to. But I did feel a little bit when I realised it was over £1,000. Even if it was only 50 quid over £1,000, that's a lot of money to spend on a bag. And then I want to push that boundary again by buying my YSL Lulu Puffer, which was just over £1,300, and it did give me a little bit of the shakes and the shivers, not necessarily in a good way when I handed over my credit card, but I think it's worth it. I think that's a forever bag for me. I think probably one of the reasons that I wasn't entirely sure about the Neo Noe was because although I love the bag, it's quite big for me, and maybe I wasn't entirely sure that I'd made the right decision with that one. So my current upper limit is £1,500. I do not want to, and I do not expect to, and I do not want to be coerced into spending more than £1,500 on a handbag. And again, I know, hashtag first world problems, 1,500 quid on anything outside of a car or furniture or something like that is just a ridiculous amount of money to spend on one single item. Maybe some jewellery, you know, jewellery's good investment, diamonds, gold, perhaps, but for a handbag, So that's pretty much it for my handbag deal breakers. We're looking at size, we're looking at clasp, closure, access mechanism-y type things, we're looking at price. There are other things like quality and stuff like that, but that pretty much applies to brands rather than specific individual handbags. Oh, I've just thought of a fourth deal breaker. It's very specific. It's specific to Louis Vuitton, really. It's Vachetta. Actually, no, it's a range, but Vachetta is the trigger. I don't like Vachetta. I've got it on my GM Neverfull, and it's fair to say it's pretty well weathered, and I have battered and bruised it a bit. I've used it in the rain, I've used it on the underground, I've used it on trains, planes and automobiles. I've used it everywhere, and it does show the signs. So I think my fourth deal breaker is going to be something that I can't use for fear. Fear factor. There you go. My handbag deal breaker number 4 is a fear factor. Whether I get caught in the rain. Is it going to colour transfer really easily? Is it made of a material that is just going to... So yeah, that's going to be my 4th handbag deal breaker. The fear factor. Can I use this bag safe in the knowledge that I'm not going to flap and freak out at the first sign of a cloud or something? Oh, I'm so glad I came up with a 4th one, because I was beginning to feel a little bit weird that I only had 3. As I said earlier, it's very rare for me to meet a handbag that I didn't like for one reason or another, or couldn't find something that I appreciate in it. So I'm much more of a wish list kind of person when it comes to my handbags. I have 4 things on my wish list that, you know, my ideal bag would come with all of these things. The first one would be an easy access, easy opening, easy clasp. Nothing too faffy. I want to be able to get in, get out, do what I need to do when I want to do it with as little effort as possible. The next thing that I'm finding that I really am looking for in pretty much all of my handbags is an easy top handle to grab and go. And I think a lot of that has stemmed from not working for a little while, so I've not had to commute and I've not had to do anything like that. So pretty much any time I've been going anywhere, it's been going to the supermarket, in which case now with the whole situation and everything, I will go crossbody. But if I was going to go around to a friend's house for a cup of tea and a chat or something, I would like to have a little top handle bag that I can just chuck in the car on the passenger seat and then grab again without having to worry about the crossbody strap going all over the place. And that segues quite nicely into the crossbody strap. I like to have a removable crossbody strap. I like to be able to use the top handle when I feel like it, and I want to be able to use the crossbody when I feel like it. And this is a really nice example. This is my Alexander McQueen box bag 16 whip stitch. It has this plaited metal and leather top handle, which is a grab and go, and I can put it in the crook of my arm as well. It's got a really easy access top, nice and simple. But look, it also has a magnificent crossbody strap. Now this is a little bit on the small side. I would like the 16, which comes with a slightly different, easily removable chain grab handle. And they're discontinued now, but I digress. So something like this with a top handle and a removable crossbody, that would be beautiful. And while we're holding this one up as an example, the one thing that it doesn't have for my wish list for a ideal handbag is a slip pocket on the rear. That would be just fantastic. I think the convenience of having a rear slip pocket is just... why don't all bags have it? You know, you don't have to open it and go in and do it. You can just, if you've got your card holder or your phone or something like that, you're going to the post box and you just want to pop a couple of letters and pay some bills or something, slip them in the rear slip pocket. Oh yes please, super handy, super fantastic. Why don't more bags have them? So there you have it. I find a redeeming feature in pretty much every single bag that I have ever met in my life. So my deal breakers are really short. My wish list is a little bit longer, but hey, just bring me the handbags. Show me all the handbags and I'll say want, don't want, want, don't want, want, don't want. Handbag addicts got a handbag addict. So let me know in the comment section down below if you have any handbag deal breakers. What are they? Or do you not have any at all? Are you much more of a just fly by the seat of your pants kind of handbag kind of person? Also in the comment section down below, let me know if you think I should come up with a new intro and outro to go with my new bag room. Is it too long-winded? Do I talk too much? Please give me this feedback. I need to know. As this is a tag video, I will be tagging a few people in the description box below and on Instagram to share their handbag deal breakers, because I'm a nosy kind of person. So if you did enjoy this relatively short video from me today, you're welcome. Please do give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so you know when I upload my next video. And until then, stay safe, look after each other, be kind to each other, and stay fan-dabby-dozy. Bye-bye!